Let's take a time machine to the beginnings of racing, the roaring 20s right here, right now. Greetings petrolheads and welcome to RomRom.net, the channel sharing the joy of sim racing, and to It's a Mod world where we test different mods for different sims to see if they add to our enjoyment. What you see here is the Bugatti Type 32, a racing car built in 1923 called de Tour, a mod built by Nice Cup of Tea, who may or may not be a fan of gamer muscle. Nice Cup of Tea has also produced mods with cars of around the same era. If you want to see me driving more of those, leave a comment down below. And if you want to be informed about new videos, click subscribe and also click on the bell. Enjoy! Yeah, this wasn't called a tank for nothing, you know. I don't know what all these levers and stuff is supposed to do, so if you know about racing cars in the 20s, let me know in the comments. With this mod on this car, I don't have to search long for the motor because here it is. It must have gotten incredibly hot in there because see those tubes? These go to the exhaust and through the seat of the mechanic, because in this car the mechanic sat always at the side of the pilot. See that? Whoa, it sure gets warm in here. Holy mackerels, you're loud, Bugatti! This motor is so loud that I had to adjust the levels of the recording. Compared to the loudness of the motor in resting position, this motor, now that I'm driving, is... well, silent is the wrong word, but you get my drift. Hear that? When you hear that, it's time to change gears. Of which this car only has 3, by the way. Under around 1000 revolutions, the motor sounds like it sounds when it's in resting position. I don't think this was the behavior of this car, but of course I don't know. It goes without saying that you should not expect the accelerations of modern Formula 1 cars. You have to be careful on the throttle, careful when braking, careful when downshifting, careful when turning. This is a nervous little thing. You'll encounter lift throttle oversteer, you'll encounter downshift oversteer, you'll encounter every kind of oversteer with this car. It loves to go into pendulum mode, and when you lose control, it's absolutely impossible to regain control. So be very careful driving this car. I found myself only braking on straights as this car was too nervous to brake on curves. On the other hand, you'll notice all these kinds of behavior as the force feedback is just excellent. As you can imagine, based on this kind of behavior, it's not easy to race the Bugatti. In a race against the Voisin, which I'll discuss in a later video, I found myself losing against the Voisin, even if the Bugatti has a stronger motor and it's a faster car, because I was correcting the car all the time and therefore losing time in all these corrections. Apart from that, the force feedback will make it a joy to race this car. Mods like this are the reason why I love sims that support mods. Where else could I lay hands on a racing car from 1923? Only in Assetto Corsa or similar. This mod looks great, it looks like the pictures I've seen of the car. I did not find any glaring errors, neither in the look nor in the animations. For the look I give it 5 eyes out of 5. The sound is too loud, but that can be corrected. On the other hand, this sound drop at around 1000 revolutions, I'm pretty sure that this car did not behave this way, so for the sound I give it 4 ears out of 5. While this car is difficult to drive, you notice it because it has a very good force feedback. You'll know all the time what your car is doing. For the driving feeling, it gets 5 wheels out of 5. This is a car for intermediate to expert drivers, although I'm pretty sure that beginners will have fun too, as it's not so difficult to drive that you will be crashing all the time. Of course, as a beginner you won't be able to push it so far into the limit as an experienced driver would. We have already presented older cars in different videos because we have tons of videos sharing the joy of sim racing. Check them out. Thank you very much for watching this video, and thanks for all the comments. We love to hear from you. If you like this video, applaud by giving it a thumbs up and share it around. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell to be informed about new videos and to become part of the ever-growing RomRom family. And if you already did, thank you very much for that. Until next time, save fuel, collect pickup, and we'll see each other at the podium.
Visit romrom.net to connect to fellow sim racers and sim racing fans.